So Zoho One, if you're not familiar with Zoho One, like I mentioned, it's an all-in-one application. So they have sales tools, so CRM, kind of a multi-channel approach. This is a simple version of a kind of an alternate version of a CRM. You could use one or the other. They have appointment scheduling. They have marketing tools, so marketing automation, email marketing, social media, surveys, forms, website builders, website optimization, web engagement, live chat, event management. You have an e-commerce platform. They have a customer support tool, remote support and access. They've got this new lens tool, which is kind of cool, where you can take pictures of things and interpret them. Email hosting, chat. You can use project management. If you like agile project management, they've got kind of a sprint platform. So you can do internal social networks. You can do a learning and management tool for your team. They have web conferencing and webinars, shared inbox, file management. They have essentially the G Suite available as well on their own platform. So word processor, spreadsheets, slide decks. They also have digital signatures, password management. You can take notes. They have finance tools, accounting, invoice, expense management, payment for payroll, subscription management, inventory management. They have an HR tool and a recruiting tool. You can build custom apps on it. You can business intelligence. You can do integrations, data cleansing and preparation. They have legal. All of this is included in Zoho One, and they offer it at a really low price. So if you were to get all of your company on it and a yearly price, it's $37 per month per user. If you wanted to pay it monthly, it's $45. Or if you only got like one license or you don't want to get everybody on it, they can do it for $100 a month per user. They also have versions where you can buy just like a bundle. So like CRM Plus or a Marketing Plus, where they bring them into kind of a bundled experience instead of maybe everything you just buy, and you don't have to have all your employees on it. But you can buy, let's see if this one shows the different tools. Yeah, so in this case with CRM Plus, you're buying like all of these tools, but you don't get access to everything. Okay, so they've got these different bundles you can do, very affordable. And so I like using it. One of the first tools I want to talk about is Zoho CRM. So this is Zoho CRM. It's a lot like Salesforce. If you've ever heard of Salesforce before, Salesforce is kind of the poster child of what was CRM. You know, they're definitely losing some of their share nowadays, but Zoho follows a very similar model to the way that they built out. I actually like a lot of what Zoho does better than Salesforce. But you can track your lead sources, right? So this is an example of like, hey, I can see which leads are converting to customers, and I can see that by channel. I can look at my revenue targets. I can look at the deals that we have in the pipeline and what stages they're in. You know, we can run, you know, customer by industry reports, so we can look at funnels by month. You know, here's what we're doing. Really helpful information. You can also, you know, if you look at the different leads, right? So, you know, here's a company I've been talking with, you know, you can drill in and you get a lot of detail and information about those leads. So if it'll load, taking a second there. You know, I can see this whole journey. It actually has some AI built into it a little bit. So if I want to augment the data, I can actually enrich the data right here. And they'll say, oh, guess what? I found a whole bunch of things related to this. Oh, cool. And I just updated that lead with a bunch of information on it. You know, so that was kind of cool, right? It just pulled in a bunch of info about that using AI. I can track, I can integrate this with like my email, so I can see all the email interactions I've had with them. If we were using a phone system, it could log all the phone and call activities inside of it. If they completed the survey or did other kinds of things, you could see all of that in here. If you're using Zoho Sign or what, all that information is available on this lead level, right? And so you can see that. You can also look at it from like a timeline perspective and kind of see the journey that's going on through here, right? So that, you know, that's just the lead view. The deal views, you can also, you know, if you're familiar with kind of more of a Trello model and you're looking through like deal stages and you want to move them from one to the next, right? I can say, hey, I'm, you know, I just sent these guys a proposal. And so I can just drag it over there. Or if I wanted to view it maybe in a different light, I could look at it from a list view. Or they have what's called a canvas view as well, where you can, look at it from even a different way. If you wanted to create your own custom view, and I wanted to redesign this whole thing to, I can actually design this to look and feel. They have a really customizable interface. You can design it however you want. I like Kanban view with deals because I like to see the funnel. The other great thing is you got these workflow builders, right? So I can say, hey, for example, whenever a new lead is created, let's go send them a welcome email. I can create a template, and then whenever I get a new lead, it'll send them an email out, right? I can use this automation to clean up data, to organize, to assign leads to one place or another. I know, Royal, you guys use Zoho CRM, right? And you guys use it all the time. We actually have several clients that use Zoho CRM, and there's a lot of power in CRM, especially as you connect it to other kinds of things. Chase, I know you can't maybe speak to us, but I'd love maybe just in the chat window, if you don't mind, what one of your favorite things about Zoho CRM and what you guys are learning, and then maybe I'll share it here in a minute. But there's a lot of capabilities inside of CRM. It is a full-blown CRM. You can build custom functions and have it do things. And there's a lot of power inside of having a CRM to manage all of your customers and the relationships and the things that you're building inside of there. One of the things I like about it as well is that I can actually integrate it with Gmail. And so I can pull up, here's a lead that I have. His name's Nathan, and I'm working with him, and I've got his information right here. So if I wanted to add a note, hey, I just sent another email. I can just add that note here. It'll then add it to Nathan's record inside of Zoho CRM. And I can use that, if I want activities here, I could see them if they're in part of any campaigns, I could see that. So it looks like he actually came to one of the events, and that's where we met him. And that's available on here. They also have a really good app. There's a good app called Zoho CRM that allows you to do all this on your phone. And it's a very robust app. So a CRM, when we're talking about marketing technology, is a key part of that funnel and what you're doing, right? Because it's kind of the central hub for everything that's going on in the business.